It's Fox time, everybody. Hello. 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 It's me, your host, John Dark Souls. We're here again in Dark Souls 1, ready to leap head first into the underground magma veins of this land. And if you too want to draw. And if you too want to jump into flowing magma like I'm doing right now, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, that was actually a mistake. Hi everyone. I didn't mean to actually do that. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I see Drew is the first to praise the sun. Oh, you're doing the dying? That's not good. Have you considered not doing the dying? You had thought this method was just a legend. Oh yeah. You know there's a hidden path ahead. Totally a hidden path. I think you can leap off of any cliff. Like there is no invisible walls in these games. If there's a place you can fall off of, you can and you will. That's how it works. That's how it works in Dark Souls. Oh. All right. Last time we rang, both of the bells needed to unlock the fun house. And we also defeated the big demon guy who likes to hang out over there. Now the reason I did that. What? Just because there's actually something I need. And unfortunately, right over there. Right where all the demons are. Oh, there's that guy over there too, but he's not important. So, I don't know how long this is gonna take. But I'm gonna have to try. And pick off all those guys. In the hopes that I can get the item over there. It's a very important item that I need for my build. I could come back and do it later. But it will have to be done eventually. I could instead get an item. That's going to be fairly worthwhile. At least for my build. Also, one moment. Anyway. So what do you guys want me to do first? Suffering against demons and burning in magma. Or you guys want me to suffer, but by going through the poison swamp. It is entirely up to you guys. My bait is in your hands. Also, if you guys want to put down a summon sign to help out, you are more than welcome to do so. So what do you guys say we do first? Also, how's everyone's day? I had a pretty nothing day myself, but how's everyone else? Actually, come to think of it, I probably should have held on to those souls so I could upgrade my pyromancy. Nah, it's whatever. Brian Sr. He is confident in his own power. I am unfortunately not confident in his power, but that's not as important. I don't see anyone picking anything, so I'm just going to go with the more difficult thing first. Or at least what I think is more difficult. Hey Tyrant, how's it going? Are we going to use the big sword? No, because Clive does not use a big sword. The sword we have right now is more the kind of sword that he uses. Problem is, we gotta deal with that guy 6 times. All for the item that I need. Now thankfully, these guys have a fairly long aggro range. Hey Thistle, how's it going? So it is possible we pick them off one by one. It's just scary when you accidentally take 2. We're going to turn it into a chaos weapon. Yeah, that's the plan. That's why I'm not leveling up attacks that. Because this is going to be a chaos build. It's going to take a while, everyone. This is gonna take a while. Again, if anyone wants to help. Crap. You know, maybe using the big sword isn't a bad idea. He's a chunky boy. Do I have to kill them? That is a good question. Do I have to kill them? Is killing them necessary? Let's find out. Forgive the break of immersion right here. Brian. Brian Sr. really needs that item. I just need to remember where that item is. Okay, I can try. It's over there. It's like so far into the distance and it's in the magma. Here's what I can do. I can try to run through them. And hope that they don't attack me. Or at least don't hit me. And then I book it towards the item that's like all the way in the distance. You guys can barely see it, but it's that little white dot. I can try doing that. If it doesn't work, I might have to go the other way. Get a different item. Wait, no. Let me. I'm a. Life, the screen is shaking so much. No. Leave me alone. This was such a bad idea. Okay, heal. How am I alive right now? I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm going to burn alive. The lava might have too much damage. It's fine, we can do this. I just have to hope I don't get. And that I don't take any damage. What if we get a box fox to distract them? I'm gonna try another run. If you guys can put down a summon sign. And distract the big guys. That would actually help out. But I want to see if I can do it on my own first. Okay, big guy number 1. He's not happy about the fact that, oh crap. Does anyone want to volunteer? Do we have any volunteers? Someone's sign doesn't work here. Are you sure? Hold on, let me test that. Let me go down to the base there. And see if it works. Ah, crap. Okay. That makes things a little harder. I'll try it again. Hello, sir. Just run around. Make sure they keep missing. Okay. We're doing great. We're doing great. Now I gotta keep running. Keep running. Almost there. Crappy. It's gonna be risky. But I'm going to have to run around the other side. I'm gonna have to run around the other side to get that thing. I was almost there. I was almost there. But if I run around to the other side, it would be less distance between me and the item, and being burned alive. It would probably help if I had the item I was talking about earlier. Okay, he's going to come towards me. Then he's going to jump. The best thing is if they all jump. I think that's the best thing that can happen. Oh, they're getting dangerously close. I don't want to turn around. Or turn the camera. Just keep moving. Okay, that hurt me, but that's fine. That's fine. Go. Got it. This was so stupid. But we got it. Where is it? We are triumphant. We have obtained the Chaos Ember. And I didn't need you guys to die for me. Alright, let's head back up. We have nothing else to do there. Wait, I need to change my equipment. Hey, Norm Cat, how's it going? I will celebrate this with an ice cream cone. And get me one too. Please. Thank you. So I have to run all the way to the other side. For 2 reasons. 1. There's a specific kind of enemy over there. That's really good for getting upgraded materials. And the other reason is because there is an item that's going to help us a lot. Now with this build, I actually want to avoid using shields. Since this is based on the main character of Final Fantasy XIV, not 1416. It's based on him. And I be as accurate as possible. And he does not use shields. Which does technically mean I cannot use the grass shield. And this may also be an issue later on, but we'll get to it when we get to it. That's a problem for future me. So right now me, it doesn't matter. Come over here, sir. I don't want to fight even the poison. Before we fight. And farm some materials from these leech guys. I need to get that item first for 2 reasons. I can do either really. By the way, anyone new to the game, remember this big tree that's on the other side of the swamp. Remember that you can go inside it. And over here is a fake wall. And then right here is another fake wall. Hey dead man, how's it going? Yes. I believe that's the ring I'm after. I don't remember though. I don't remember if that's the name of it. Bye. Do you remember that what I'm after is indeed a ring? I just need to remember how to get it. Okay. Now this area. One where you can die a lot. Either by falling or by things that are close to the bottom. I think I get the ring by jumping in there. Maybe. There's like another item around here. Think like we're right there that I would want as well. See that I could have easily died. I could have easily just like slid off and perished. Okay, you see those things. That guy right there. He's very dangerous. Hey. And we don't want to fight him right now. It's a very dangerous boy and he will kill us. Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Crap, where do I go from here? I'm getting farther and farther away from where I actually need to be. Hello. They are thankfully very, very foolish and threw themselves down to the bottom. That has never happened to me before. I've never seen that. I'm definitely not going the right way. But I'm just going to keep going to see what happens. Oh, there's something over there. Gravity believes in equality. I mean, that is true. Is a very treacherous path. I didn't mean to use my humanity. They had enough of this cruel world. Oh, that's not good. Well, dying there is better than being cursed. Okay. Now I figure out how to get into that big stump. Do I just jump in there? Okay. It worked. Alright, my stamina recovery is now a bit better. Oh, the two guys are back. Hey, you know. Okay, we got what we needed from here. We can just leave. Unless you guys want to see what's at the bottom. But we can do that later. We don't need to see what's at the bottom right now. For now. It's time to grind. How many rings can a person keep equipped? Only 2 in this game. In later games I think it's like 3 or 4. But in this one it's only 2. You guys mind? I'm trying to turn you into items. You're being so rude. Four in the other games, okay. We won't be wearing the Howl ring. Oh, we don't really need it. The favor and protection ring. It's kind of already doing some heavy lifting for us. So we don't need the hovel. I do plan on using this armor for the entire game. Because again, this is supposed to be the Clive Rossfield build. And this is the closest armor set to what he wears. None of these guys are dropping anything. I can do something risky. And use all of my humanity. That's not the item I need. I could just use all of my humanity. I could mix and match pieces to get something closer later. Yeah, I could. But for now, I'm just wearing this. Yeah, that's the item that I need. Because we are going to upgrade this into a fire weapon. And then I need to upgrade it into a chaos weapon. Though the only problem with chaos is that makes it even more important that I don't die. It's gonna take a while, everyone, so if you want to grab a snack or okay, catch up later in the game, you're free to do so. I only need and green titanite if I recall. I said 10 green tite. Whenever text-to-speech night. I'm really trying here. I only need 10 of them. The reason why you would use humanity is because the more humanity you have, the easier it is for things to drop. Again, either one is fine. I don't have a preference. Okay, I only have one. only have one of the things. Now technically, I could have just came here at the start and gotten all the items that I need. But personally, I think it's harder to do that. Because then you're kind of fighting for survival a lot more. Plus your weapon will be not that strong at that point. At the very least, I only need two drops of the green titanite. I only need 2 drops. And then we'll be. That is true. The funhouse does have the gold serpent ring. And that does make item discovery easier. Kind of sucks they have no strawberry though. Yeah, that's fine. Can you guys not? You guys let me farm you. Did they drop anything? Now. If you want the highest discovery rate possible in the game, you would need 10 humanity. And the gold serpent. That's how you get the highest drop rate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the way discovery rate works is that I believe, okay, it says 100 there. What I think it actually means, like based on my memory, is 10%. It's basically saying you have a 10% chance of something dropped. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. Every time you see this swamp, your mind instinctively goes to an infamous clip. Why am I toxic? Have I mentioned I hate this area? I don't know what it is with From Software, but they just love poison. Like without fail. In pretty much every single game, there is a poison swamp somewhere. Even in Armored Core. In the original Armored Core. Doesn't everyone hate Blighttown? I have a friend who genuinely likes this place. I don't understand why. Okay, I might actually. I use my twin humanities. I'll use those. And then use 2 normal humanity. I think I'm in a comfortable enough position to where I can survive with my 10 humanity. I could also be absolutely wrong. Upper the Lake Town has really good level design. I disagree. On the grounds that it is Blight Town. At the very least, it's not the Valley of Defilement. That place is genuinely worse. Do you guys mind? Like I already don't like this place, right? The Valley of Defilement in Demon Salts is like this. It's like Blighthound but infinitely worse. It also makes me sad. Because the Moonlight Great Sword is found there. I actually really do like the Moonlight Great Sword. I have actually tried using it in this game, but I didn't really like it. It was kind of like, by the time that I could use it, there wasn't really much point to. I already had like an enchanted claymore that like outpaced the Moonlight Great Sword in every way. Isn't it a faith weapon in Demon Souls? It is actually, yes. The only game where it uses faith instead of intelligence. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But yeah, by the time you can get the Moonlight Great Sword in this game, you don't really need it. At least in my opinion. Now granted, I never fully upgraded it. Because in this game, the Moonlight Great Sword requires dragon scales. And I was just like, way too lazy. You find a bunch of dragons, get their scales and say okay, gonna upgrade the sword. When the sword just wasn't that good to begin with. Claymore, however. Every place I have done with the Claymore, it has never betrayed me. It is genuinely my favorite weapon in the entire game. A close second would be the big stick that you can find in this area actually. Get rid of cotton candy in my opinion. Ice cream should stay forever. I've had cotton candy. And it's fine. It's not great. All of this is to say, if I ever do play Dark Souls 3, I'll probably just use the Moonlight Great Sword. The only weapon is better than the claymore are the Black Knight weapons. I've never actually used any of those. The claymore I like using. Because it's technically a normal weapon. So that means you can customize it to your liking. Now I'm a little weird. And I actually like to what are the words I'm looking for? What I like to do is, if I'm doing a specific build, let's say I'm doing an intelligence build, I prefer to augment to fit whatever stat I'm using. And that way, it scales every time I level up. Now granted, I think it's better to use the spells that apply certain damage types to the weapons. I do think that's better. Because like number 1, you are going to like encounter enemies that are resistant to magic, let's say. Resistant to sorcery. One good example actually is SAF the Scaleless. Close enough text to speech. Example is him. He actually resists sorcery, if I recall. So against him, you know, a magic claymore isn't actually that good. So, actually pretty bad. Oh, finally. Yeah, the Great Club. That's actually what we used the first time I ever streamed this. And that was a very fun build. There we go. We got everything we need. He's just a bald dragon. That he is, but he's also resistant to magic. So if you have a magic claymore, Becca, that presents an issue, you know. You're trying to fight the guy who resists magic with magic. It doesn't really work out. But here's something thought. There are spells in the game that allow you to apply the damage type without you needing to take it down that specific upgrade path. Now I don't do that. Because I like having my spell slots free for other things. I like having those free. But I can absolutely recommend doing that if you really care. If not, then you know you don't have to. Alright, now we gotta run back up. The plan from here is go to the catacombs, upgrade my weapon into a fire weapon, and then upgrade it into a chaos weapon. And then later, I will come back down here Because there is a fire keeper soul. And I want to get that to upgrade my healing. Thou tied us by for most of the game. Later on though, we will be able to get 2 more. I won't reveal how you get those until much later. Alright, now comes the scary part of leaving this place. These big guys are not nice. Yeah, chaos weapons are upgraded fire weapons. And they are very strong. Chaos has a very unique that I'll explain once we have them. Oh, wait, hold on, there's something there. We're back home. Yeah, sometime here. I should probably spend some souls to level up my pyromancy. Assuming I haven't though.
Oh, well, oh, as all. Goodbye. Be safe, friend.
I don't okay.
There go, although.
That's not an issue. Hello, sir.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Sika Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yeah, sure.
Very well.
What is my fate that you're elucidating?
I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased to
All right,
see you
thank
well.
you, sir. Would you care to eat these medals that I have?
Farewell, chosen
And make
undead.
very disgusting sounds while doing
I will
so.
remain here and await thee.
Sorry, fool, you could not be the chosen one.
Oh, well, oh, as all.
I am merely Brian Sr. I'm no chosen one.
Goodbye then. Come back.
Okay. Time to deal with some skeletons. It should be easier now. I would hope anyway. Not really. No. I mean, they're kind of easy, but not really. Can I backstab them? I can't. So the plan for the catacombs is this. I just want to get my weapon upgrade. I'm not really interested in clearing the area. That's something we can worry about later. Yeah, we're going to have to get used to that. That's something we can deal with later. Okay. I'm a big dummy. Hey, I've been cleared of the area. Anyway, I just need to upgrade my weapon. And then we will be golden. Kind of thing of it. Well, no, I don't think it really matters since I haven't upgraded it. But might be better to use like Claymore against the biggest skeletons. Or maybe just like a bludgeoning weapon. Yeah, not like it really matters. All that matters is that I get into the catacombs. So I can probably just like run in there. Not really worry about the skeletons. I'm pretty sure they can't follow me in there, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. It's kind of like how the big guys over there. Yeah, I would assume so. The big guys over here. They can't actually follow you past this point. So once I leave this cave, they can no longer follow me. Hey guys, this is technically a different area. Does upgrading weapon lower its stat requirements? No. No, it does not. At the minimum. I forget what the formula is. But minimum stats. They just greet you as you pass through. They're just like, oh, hey, Brian, how's it going? How? How's your son doing? Brian Jr. Okay, so like. It requires 16 strength to wield with one hand. But with the strength I already have, being 13, I can use it two-handed. Two-handed claymore is okay. It's not the greatest in my opinion. I much prefer using it one-handed. Although the fun way to use the claymore is to switch between one-handed and two-handed, and do some sick combos with that. Okay, this time. A rest at the bonfire. Wait, I wanted to read the message. I wanted to read the message game. Please. Praise the sun. But yeah, upgrading weapons does not lower the stat requirements. As long as you meet the minimum stat requirements, you can at least wield a weapon two-handed. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with the kind of build I'm about to talk about, but Giant relies on that. Giant Dad uses the big sword that I mentioned before. Okay, I need to get out of here. He's going to reassemble. Giant Dad uses the big sword. And thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Very cool. Where is the necromancer? You should be down here. There he is. That should delete all of them. He's gonna try to parry me. I know that look. Well, guess what, backstab idiot. That's what you get when you lack calcium. So Giant Dad uses that sword. It also makes it chaos. And it uses the giant's armor, if I recall. Is the giant's armor. It uses the grass shield. And then the mask of the father. The grass field is what Tyrant is going to be using in a moment. Right there. That shield has the same effect as the ring that I equipped. Only a bit stronger. I believe my ring is a 20% stamina recovery speed. While the shield is a 30% stamina recovery speed. Alright, I'll take on the skeletons you can. Deal with the necromancer. I forgot the skeletons reassemble. Okay, there we go. Giant armor plus Mask of the Father. Pretty sure that's what I said, right? Unless I'm big dummy. That's always a possibility. Should be a skeleton right there. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, and there's another guy. There's another guy right there. Oh hey, idea, how's it going? Oh, you said it a second after me. Okay. This part that always stresses me out. There are floating heads here. The falling heads explode. And there's also spike traps. Getting hit by the spike traps is not fun. It can actively push you into the, what do you call it? I'll just call it the void. Yo. We'll be pushed into the void. Oh, by the way, Patches is here. Hey Patches, how's it going? Alright, I already turned the thing. So we can get moving. What? We already moved the thing. Tyrant. Are you trying to pull up Patches? Are you trying to do a funny Patches thing? I'm sick of these skeletons. Oh god, I'm going to run towards the necromancer. I'm just going to beat him. Does that immediately kill the skeletons? No, it doesn't. It should. Okay. You are going to have to remind me. Where I need to go to reach the blacksmith, because I don't remember. Hey, more guys. Did he just immediately reassemble himself? Okay, well, you know what? Not go here. That's a bad idea. No, 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 no. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. That seems like a good idea. Wait a minute, isn't this? And that's how I reached the blacksmith. The skeletons are still alive down there, which is pretty bad. We should probably deal with the necromancer first. There should be a necromancer nearby, right? A tyrant? Oh, there you are. A tyrant has already turned the bridge. Do you mind? Okay, bonfire right here. I can't activate it right now. There's a skeleton. Get away. Okay, we need to find the necromancer for those skeletons. Patches is going to turn the bridge. As he does, we're going to have to be careful. Run. No, 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 no. Patches. You suck. This is the first time that's ever killed me. Okay, if anyone wants to put down their summon sign, you can. Alright, welcome back, Tyrant. Once more with feeling. I'm a little mad right now. I'm genuinely a little mad. That even killed me. Is he going to keep doing it if I don't talk to him? I just realized that. Okay, I think the game is a little bugged right now. Because every time you backstab something, it's not actually dying immediately. Like it loses all of its health. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. See, like, watch. Oh, never mind. You expected more cat memes from that title. No, I can't be. A certain other YouTuber. ALS. So hey Red, how's it going? We haven't even encountered that boss yet. But we will. Hopefully pretty soon. Alright, come on. Come on, we got work to do. Alright, let me do the talking with Patches. Because I don't think he's going to be fine with us existing until I talk with.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I trust you, Patches. The one and only. Everything's good with us, eh? Oh, come on. Take it. We'll be wonderful friends.
Going spooky with all the skeletons. Okay, this time I should really be ready. Or the bridge to tumble. Or tyrants can go ahead of me. That's fine for him. Okay, he only ever does it once. Alright, main reason we're here is to just kill the necromancer, as reviving all the skeletons in this area. So that way I can safely get over to let's see if I remember where I'm supposed to go here. Ah, crap, they. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Cast her ahead. Thank you. Tyrant is holding off the skeletons. Well, I find their master. Alright, you jerk. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Necromancer. Get them. No. Okay. Map now. Is fire effective against the skeletons? That's why you always skip this place. And it's not that effective. I unfortunately can't skip it. Let's wait until we get to him so you can finish your joke. Wait, can I just jump down here? Yeah, I can. Alright, I'm destroying him. I am destroying that necromancer. Ignore the big guy. Big guy is very mean. And he does not deserve happiness. Alright, I'm climbing back up. It just followed me. But funniest joke I've ever heard. I think here. Hello. Here, I'm going to go back the way we came. I didn't mean to use humanity. You know what? That's fine. So. Sometimes you accidentally use humanity. And when that happens, you eat a nice hot slice of pizza. That's what you do when you use humanity. Can you guys stop jumping on me? I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Okay, I'm getting harassed by skeletons. I could use some help. Hello. They're right over there. Where you going? We need to be over here. This is the spot that will lead us to the special blacksmith. I'm pretty sure. Just let them fall. Okay. If I remember this right. Which I don't. How do I get down there? First I think I take off all my armor. Make sure I'm at full health. I think I see a bone pile right there. I think that's what I have to aim towards. If not, then I can do this by myself. Okay. That's the hard part. That's the hard part in all of this. Up. Okay, goodbye, tyrant. Actually, before I go all the way down there, let me have a bone ready. Alright, I made it.
Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus. Why, that's an ember unlike any that I have seen. A very curious pattern. Could it be the flame of the legendary witch? I know. Suppose you left that ember with me. Old Vamos would never let you down. No, not ever.
Yeah, sure you can have it.
Yes, splendid. Splendid indeed. My, oh my. You precious little thing.
Now we can get Fire Long Sword. And now we get What's up? Excuse me. What was that? What the hell was that? I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but... What? Up. Attack of the bots, apparently. Yep. Anyway, chaos.
Then be gone with you.
We have chaos now.
Focus.
So chaos weapons have a very unique mechanic. They are the only kind of weapon in the entire game that scales off of your humanity. So I don't know how much attack, but it did previously, but now it does 326 attack. That's because I have 10 humanity, which is the maximum amount that you need. And that's really good. To this point in the For this point in the game, that's really good. But of course, we can take it higher. I just realized I shouldn't have rested. I shouldn't have rested at the bonfire. Well, you know what? Let's take it out on a field test. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay, don't get hit by the bone wheels. Yeah, that's the wrong way, okay. Go over here. Yes. Oh, hello. You can't just pop out of nowhere and kill me, sir. I don't need to do that. What kind of do for the more damage, but... Okay, where? Where's my stuff? Oh, there it is. I went the wrong way again. I would appreciate it if you didn't try to kill me. No. Run. Run. Okay, we're safe. Right now comes what's probably the hardest boss in the entire game. We might actually be here for a while, but I think it'll be a good showcase of what the sword can do now. Behold. End wheel. That was such a hard fight, you guys. Oh. That's not the mask I want. Though that was such a difficult fight. You guys. You guys will have no idea how difficult that was since you're not the ones playing the video game. But let me tell you. Our hardest fight in the entire game. The real boss is getting out of there. Yeah. I made the mistake of resting at that bonfire when I really shouldn't have. But that's okay. 'Cause you know when I learned here. I learned that sometimes skeletons have wheels. And when they have wheels, they will all over you. That's the moral of the story. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. No, thank you. Here I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Did you just jump down here? Well, you gotta hand it to these guys. They got a real funny bone. I keep forgetting to have the last track ready. Hold on. I'm not sorry for that. That's how strong chaos is. We are killing all these skeletons in 2 hits. As far as I know. Chaos can't be mitigated. And it scales very. Ah, crap. It scales very differently. Compared to every other kind of damage. So kind of like thinking like this. You have the base stats on the web. You have the base stats. And those are however high they are. But then have the chaos scaling. In the chaos scaling, as far as I know, can't be negated by anything. So like, even if you fight a boss that's resistant to fire, let's say, it's not going to be able to do much. If you're doing chaos damage. A good example of that is the final boss of the DLC actually. He does have resistance too. Now that you have chaos, Jack will be after you. I have a question for you skeletons. Whose side are you on? The side with the most calcium. He needs to kill chaos. Where is chaos? I have to find chaos. I need to kill chaos. It's like a hunger, a thirst. That's actual dialogue from the game. Play a Stranger of Paradise, it's actually a good game. A friend described Ranger of Paradise to me as, it is so one-dimensional that it loops around to being interesting. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. You okay, buddy? Now you're not. I would like to dream Stranger of Paradise one day. I genuinely think it's a really good game. Like in terms of the combat. The story. I do like the characters. It's like my friend said. It is so one-dimensional. Then it looks back around to being interesting. Right now that we have a fire sword. Who wants to kill a butterfly?
Oh, hello.
I think killing a butterfly would be very worthwhile right now.
Goodbye then. Come back.
That's such dense morality. True, you always have to side with the person with the most calcium. When you're a skeleton. To show more how powerful this sword is now. A single hit, one-handed. Just a single hit kills them. Legit question, how about a legit answer? What is the name of the most legendary skeletal warrior in all fantasy? The guy from Medieval. If you guys ever played that game. I actually haven't, but yeah, I would like to someday. Oh yeah, ignore that guy. He just exists to kill you. You're not going to be strong enough to fight him at this point. Okay, I hate that joke. I hate that joke. Here we are in the garden. Home of the living plant. That want to kill me. Okay, there's a way. There's one hiding underground. And there's like a way to hit him while he's still underground. Holy crap, I'm being invaded. We've been playing the game for how long and there hasn't been a single invasion until now. It was unfortunately a very bad time though. Are you the Niski anyway? There he is. Hello, sir. How's it going? How's it going? Crap. Oh, I'm alive. Wait, would you kindly get into the corner? Would you kindly get into the corner? Would you kindly get into the corner? Would you kindly go off the cliff? Dirty healer. What does that mean? Is it bad? Haha. You fool. You fool. Come on. Back over here. Got him. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the pointing down thing, right? I did it way too late, but I did it. I did the thing. I think it's the first time an invasion actually went smoothly for me. No. Normally I get totally destroyed by invaders. I'm just going to go to the boss room. It's not that hard to— oh no, wait. There we go. There's Tyrant. Welcome back, sir. Do you want to go over there first, or should we just go to the boss? Okay, we're just going. We're not slowing down for anything. We got a stone knife. Never mind. I deleted him from existence. Let me summon the witch as well. Crap. You know what? I should have switched to using fireball instead of combustion. Well, whatever. Okay. I know you guys have been waiting for this. It floats down. This isn't even a boss fight. I'm not even engaging with it. Oh wait, here we go. Power within. I did it. I did the thing. I beat the box, everyone. Man. That butterfly really did float down. Funniest thing I've seen. Give me that. Thank you. Hey, let's get out of here. I don't want to be in here longer than I have to. Okay, I think. We could try to fight a boss early. We will need an item. That costs like 20,000 souls. But we could fight something early. The boss I'm talking about is like a mid-game sort of boss. Yeah, a bit far from where we are right now. But we could make an attempt. What do you guys think? Did we make the attempt? Well, there's a message over there. Liar ahead. Oh. Hello, Mr. Stone Demon. I'd appreciate it if you would leave me alone. 20k is a bit pricey. Hold on, there is a back way, isn't there? I'm not sure if I want to do that or just Just pay the money. You know, I'll buy it. I don't know the back way super well.
Don't get yourself neither.
Next to the Hydra, yeah. I'm not sure if I really want to deal with the Hydra. I'm more willing to deal with what's coming up than the Hydra. So I'm just going to say right now, don't put any summon signs until I reach the boss room. Because there is a specific way I do this part that's coming up. Okay, first open the door. Rest at the fire. Now comes the scary part. I have to remember where everything is. And I have to run. Like now. Oh, no, 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 don't attack me. Don't attack me. I am not gonna. Ah, crap. Oh crap, that's not good. That's not good. No, we're not. No, absolutely not. But
Is it not so?
we're going to talk to a big cat.
Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. So, then there is nothing more to say. Begone from here. Begone from here.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to me? Okay. That's fine. The big kitty doesn't like me. But she is a very fluffy kitty. Very, very adorable. No, don't say that about the kitty. No. Don't say that about her. Okay, if I recall. I don't want to open the gate just yet. Tears. If anyone. Oh, there we go. You know, it probably would have been easier if I just went back way. That's fine. All right. Let's go. Right. Probably the most heartbreaking boss in this entire game. I can't take this. No. But at first, there's an item behind here. The Hornet Ring. What's that even do, actually? Boosts critical attacks. It's a big doggy. Doggy isn't happy to see us. I meant to roll. This dog can also spin to win. Come on, do the spin to win. There, she did it. All right. I'm sorry, puppy. Sorry. I don't like doing that. Unfortunately, we have to. The ring that she drops is very useful. And it is tied to story progression. So we can't just leave it alone. What do you mean, yay? With all that now cleared out, I think it's time we start preparing for the fun house. The fun house is pretty famous spot in this game. And it's one I've actually never struggled with. But a lot of other people have. But we're going to see how that will go this time around. Gonna head back to the shrine first because I want to see if I can buy some new spells. And I want to see if I can level up my pyromancy a little more. Okay, important question, very important question before we continue. Oreos or s'mores?
Oh, hello. Oh, that's all.
It might not sound important, but it is probably the most important question I could ever ask you guys.
Goodbye then.
Oreos. Oreos. I don't want to use the soul of the puppy. But I do need more souls.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's all.
I don't like it. I don't like doing that.
Goodbye then.
Alright, Iron Man C has been leveled up a lot. Is now a plus 11 pyromancy flame. I forget. You've never even had s'mores and you still answer Oreos. Fair enough, fair enough. A fire orb. As far as I know, it's a better fireball. We will have need of it. Probably. So who's ready for the fun house? I know I am. I think I mentioned this last time. But I guess as like a sort of reminder. For anyone who's to these games. Personally, I think upgrading your equipment matters more than leveling up. Because leveling up is more just incremental increases. And what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a supplement. Your own skill at the game. Whereas your equipment has greater changes to your stats. Also, by the way, there's a raised where right there. Be careful of that. That is a trap. Hello, sir. Fireball. But it actually did a lot to him. Well, guess what? Here's another fireball. And you, sir, do you perhaps want? I'm just going to backstab this one. He doesn't get a fireball. We don't like that one as much. First guy, he gets fireball because we like him. Second guy, no fireball. Alright, let's get going. What makes this area so scary? Are these swinging axes? Now all you really have to do is pay attention to their swinging, and you'll be perfectly fine. Occasionally you'll fight someone on these pathways, but it's not very consistent. I'm also burning through my fireballs. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. How'd you get hit? Don't do what I did right there. Don't do what I did. That was very reckless of me. Hello, sir. Okay. I'm also going to show you guys something cool. So there's a snake guy right there. And he doesn't care that we exist. But if you smack him, he'll start. If you get him to attack. Oh no, he doesn't do it. Oh, he's not doing it. That's supposed to break the wall. Maybe I just screwed up. But that's supposed to break the wall right there. and allow you to like go through another passage. Also in here is a defense boosting ring. It's okay. Hello, sir. Okay, Tyrant. Tyrant got him. Here comes another scary part. You basically need to follow that big ball all the way down. But you also kind of want to stay here. Don't do anything just yet, I want to show something. So you see that hole right there? That can actually get filled up. And the reason why that's so important is cuts. A new path opens up, which allows you to get the gold serpent ring. That is the ring that makes it easier to discover items. And here's our first mimic. So mimics you can tell if the mimic by two things. You can tell if the chest lid is moving. And you can tell by the chain right there. The normal chains on chests are kind of like in a circle. But this one points towards here. So that means it's a mimic. And he gives us a spear. I don't remember. Yeah, we go down here. And here we have the mechanism. So this guy's where the balls are going to go. Can I have it pushed over there? So you can see that path open up. Isn't that cool? There's like so many more things that these games do. Praise the song. Tyrant, where do you go? Oh, you're over here. Ah, there's a scary part. But you can easily get through it. I'm going to go down here. And pay a visit to this friend. Fireball. Oh crap, he blocked that one. Yeah, this is the Death Trap dungeon. But when you know how to handle it, it's not that bad. That's a rare drop. What the? Okay, I'm a little mad. That is such a rare drop. I did a playthrough using that weapon and it took me forever to get it. Okay. I think that message right there is the safe spot. I'd appreciate it if you did not kill me. Thank you very much. Okay, there's nothing over here. And now we're finally outside. Let's head over here first. Because I think there's something over here. Yeah, there's a guy. There's a guy here. Is a game on PlayStation 1. Sir, come up here. Thank you. You fool. You should have known better. It predates Dark Souls 1 by a whole decade. Yeah, you want to look out for giant explosions. Also over here is a bonfire. I don't necessarily need it right now, but it's good to know that it's there. Oh, Tyrant is just booking it. It's locked. Okay, this right here is a shortcut to the beginning of the level. Unfortunately, I can't access it right now because I don't have the key needed for it. But we'll get there. We'll get there in time. Now, something I think is absolutely necessary for this fight is this guy. This guy is so strong that he makes this fight so much easier. Look at them. Look at his massive armor. He's gonna be essential in beating this fight. Late for him to attack. He always hits the rubble with that. Oh, that doesn't do a lot of damage. So this is kind of a gimmick fight, where the goal is essentially knock him over. A hack at his legs until he falls. And you can make him fall off the ledge as well. But you're not going to see that because he's dead. He is big dead right now. Alright, time to head back. I'm going to get that bonfire before we continue. You guys straight up bullied him. Well, don't worry, because he deserves it. He can be a very tricky boss. Because it's very easy for him to knock you off the ledge. Now I just need to remember where that key is. Oh, there is another. Not really mandatory item, but a very helpful one. Or something that happens later. No wait, I meant to level up. Now, before we continue, I'm going to show you guys something important. If for some reason you wanted to leave this place, I believe if you jump over that ledge, onto that part of the pathway, and then go down that tower over there, it'll lead you to a spot where you can find a key. That key is very important, because it unlocks the shortcut later. Also, I'm going to fireball this guy. Fireball has failed. But what if I threw a second fireball? Okay, that actually is a nice view. That is a very nice view. Think you hear is? Yeah, it's a guy. Is a guy who doesn't like me. Sir, I think you need to try a little harder. Or maybe I should try a little harder. Alright, the rare ring of sacrifice. That is going to be super necessary later. So just remember that's there. Che. So remember past. The big guy and the big armor. Hey. And past the archer who tries to harass you but fails. Is the rare ring of sacrifice. Alright, that's enough exploring. Let's move on to the next zone. And this is part that I have been kind of dreading this entire playthrough. Aside from Bed of Chaos. And the crystal cave. Aside from those two places. The city of glorious sunlight. Hey Mouse, how's it going? He came just in time for the best part in the entire game. Just look at this place. All this was hidden completely out of view. You missed that cheap text-to-speech voice? Let's go. Hey, who are you calling cheap, huh? Text-to-speech, that's who. It has nothing to do with me. Hello, sir. Don't mind me, just breaking into the city. Oh wait, it's already. Yeah, this already was kindled. Hello. You have very nice armor.
You are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anorlando, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder.
How far are we
You
so
the
far?
chosen one.
We have
A
just
revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter
made it to the best part of the game. BU. I feel like if I say its name, text-to-speech will get it wrong. And say something horrible. Oh, so hey, Don, how's it going? Not that Dawn, but whatever. Is this your first time? Oh no, I've played this game 1,000 times. But this is the first time I've done any semblance of a pyromancer build. So I'm not 100% on where all the spells are. I know. Chaos. And Black Flame are the strongest pyromancy spells. That's another gargoyle. You guys remember. You guys remember him, Mr. Gargoyle. Only 1,000 times, yes. Oh, good morning. Where's Wave? Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Do you wish to battle? Oh, I think he wishes the battle. All right, all right. How about some fireball? thought that would work. It's about what you expected. Yeah, I just got here. Excuse me, how that not hit me? Well, I'm dead. You did. You did well. Good morning. Thank you for the soul. Heal. No, I think it's actually dishonorable to heal during PvP. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. You don't heal. When? It is a battle that you both agreed to. Like it genuinely if I recall. There is a lot of etiquette when it comes to doing PvP in this game. And like, you get some people who are genuinely like really nice. And they don't just try to kill you immediately. Like sometimes, you know, you'll have people who are like, very honorable. And like they will make their presence known. And maybe even wait for you to finish what you're doing. And then they are willing to actually fight. You must prefer Dark Souls 2 PvP. I have never played Dark Souls 2. In 1v1 it's frowned upon. Yeah, that sounds correct. So when you get to this point in the game, it's actually very confusing what you're supposed to do here. Because there's no obvious way forward. But what you're supposed to do is get on that rafter right there. And go all the way up. The game does not make this obvious. Dark Souls has very strict rules on PvP dueling, no healing. If it's a gank, you're already kind of a scumbag. Yeah. Okay. So if you have someone who just like immediately attacks you, you can assume they're not gonna play nice. Is not a cool thing. To just immediately attack someone. There is not so much a blacklist system as it is like a hey, this guy is being kind of a jerk system. And if you're labeled as being kind of a jerk, then you'll have like dedicated players who are, you know, meant to deal with jerks who come and invade their world. I've never actually interacted with that system before. So, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Dark Souls 2 has a weird combat flow that sucks for PvE. So it works almost like a slow fighting game in PvP. Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine the PvP is a lot more fun in Dark Souls 2. Since everyone is limited to the same, I guess, rules. Like when it comes to encounters. As opposed to the enemies who will just destroy you. Come over here, sir. Come try and kill me. Never mind. You killed me anyway. It was my fault I got way too boastful. I underestimated it. My enemy. Will that be a lesson to all of you? Never underestimate your enemy. Unless you know it's a very low-level enemy. In which case, yeah, you could probably underestimate them. The moral is, don't do what I did. And probably just don't. Do what I do. Do what I say, not as I do. That's the moral. Never underestimate the jumping backstab enemy. That is correct. Because they will jump. And they will backstab. I wonder if my fireball reached one of them. It's worth finding out. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Fireball. Ah, crap. The fireball totally got him. Could you stop with the knives? There we go. What a dummy. These guys. Not exactly the smartest. Okay. Hello, Mr. Gargoyle. Would you perhaps care for a fireball? If you don't hit me. Why are you going backwards? Fireball. Yeah, I missed. Okay, you really don't want to fall. You really don't want to fall here. I think it's actually fatal. Fireball. Fireball didn't work. Nice. Now before we go over there, we're actually going to push the lever again. There is a secret area right underneath this bridge. There's actually 2 secret areas. Oh. We're gonna see one of them. Probably in another stream. But I will at least show off this one. Alright, the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Boosts all miracles. That's only good if you're doing a faith build. Which we unfortunately are not. But we can't use that. Now there is a secret to this room that we currently can't show. Because it requires a specific item. So we'll be back here. Try ring. It's not the ring we just picked up. That's not the item required to unlock that part. The item we need is in the catacombs. Yes, the catacombs totally. But like I said, we'll be back here another time. Don't worry about it. Mouse text-to-speech, misspoke. So this is the hardest part in the entire area. And I'm actually probably going to die a lot trying to do this. These guys are not friendly. And they will kill you. You thankfully only need to deal with one. Oh wait, they take a lot of damage. Holland, are they weak to fire? Oh, is the other one coming now? I think they're weak to fire. Hey, how's it going? Don't mind me. Totally didn't kill your buddy. Is he following me? No, he's not. So this part is going to be especially hard, since I don't have a shield. Well, what am I saying? I can clip a shield anyway. You guys will see what I mean in a moment. I'll wait for that guy to start walking up. This part sucks. A lot. Purely because of these guys. And what's coming up. These guys can dodge for some reason. Hey, you fireball. I said fireball. Okay, that did a really solid chunk. This guy you can trick into jumping backwards. I forget how exactly. Really don't like them though. Now comes the scary part. So we have 2 more messenger demons. But there's also a catch. There are 2 guys waiting after them that want us dead. And this is why we need a shield. There are 2 massive knights shooting arrows at us. Did you notice how those gargoyles spit lightning instead of fire? They even do the exact same shriek that drakes do. Wait, really? I never actually noticed that. Okay, run. This part is very scary. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. That part scares me every time. It is so easy to fall off. That was gameplay, to be sure. The game was indeed being played. Oh, best boy is here. If memory serves, you can just kick the guy. I'm very bad at kicking, so I don't even try.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I was
Oh,
ready
hello.
to assist you.
Oh no, an AI is invading. Forgot you lost your legs in the Great War. Hello. Hi. Oh. Oh no, he's not friendly. He has a lot of health. Oh yeah, how about Fireball? Oh, I missed. Okay, this guy is not friendly, so we're not following the rule. Excuse me. Shame on you. Shame on you. Okay,
You really
what
are
were we
fond
doing
of
before?
chatting with me, aren't you?
Right.
If I didn't know better,
I was talking to
I'd
Soul
bet
Air.
you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Alright, let's get going. This is actually a fun part of the zone. There's not a whole lot of enemies. But the ones who are here are really challenging. Excuse me. What? He just kept stabbing forward. Why? Hold on, is that going to happen again? The AI has cursed the game. Oh wait, hold on. There's something over here. Okay. Over here is a lot of good stuff. Over here is probably the best armor in the game defense-wise. Now you really have to be careful as well. Because there are mimics in here. You get all of Havel's equipment in here. Which is genuinely best pure defense equipment in the game. Also you get a club. Okay. I think we go in here. Oh no, it doesn't open from that side. Right, we go upstairs. Don't worry, I'm here. Where do we go from here? I think there's 2 mimics in this room. Tyrant. Tyrant, where did you go? Okay, I guess he just doesn't exist anymore. Oh god, you hurt a lot. Gold coin, very nice. There's an archer. I don't want to deal with him right now. Where'd he even go? Well, there you are. Praise the sun. I think there's a guy who's waiting for it. Why? Some of these messages, I swear. Okay, Tyrant is on a warpath right now. He's just like, let's just delete everything. Sir, you're supposed to be dead. There we go. Okay, I recall there being 2 knights in here. It's like... Or no, it was 3. Yeah, there he is. The AI has really cursed the game. Get backstabbed, idiot. Alright, just one more. This one shouldn't be too hard. Here a pathway opened up. Let's head back. Head all the way over here. This kind of goes back to the, big rooms that we are in. Except, now we have 2 branching paths here. That path leads to something horrible that I don't want to deal with. Well, that. Will you? It's my favorite armor set in the entire game. And I want to show it off. Let me lower up. Or a sky. Wait, is he gone? Did you kill them already? The Silver Knight armor. He's my favorite armor in the entire game. And since we need to be Clive Rossfield, we gotta get some proper armor. Because for some reason he only has armor on his hands and the legs. It's a medium roll now. Okay, that's at least livable. Alright, go over here. I feel so slow. I feel so sluggish right now. Wait. Supposed to go over here first. Does. There is a friend over here. This is the last smith in the game. And he is the only smith. That gives you lightning weapons. B. He can create special weapons. Only smith in the entire game that can do that. He also keeps something hidden right there. Yeah, we're not gonna go after. They stole EG from Elden Ring. Man, I can't believe Dark Souls stole from Elden Ring back in 2011. Giant Blacksmith is the true bro. We love Giant Blacksmith. You know who else we love. The best boy ever. So during this part 1, don't bother with the big nights. I don't bother with them. I just book it to the boss room. Because these guys are very tough. Have a lot of health. So I just don't bother with them. I'm on YouTube. So remember my question about Oreos or s'mores. Is what I was talking about. We're going to be fighting Ornsteins first. Now is what a lot of people would consider to be the hardest boss in the entire game. Okay, let's solar. Distract Oreos right now. While I keep Moore's occupied. Does damage carry over? I forget. Okay, Oreos is down. Now the true fight begins. Oh no, he recovers health. What? How'd you hit me? Now this part is kind of scary. Because he can just jump at any point. And do a big slam that does a lot of damage. I just kicked him. I'll get. Oh my god, those. That was the easiest Oreos and s'mores in my life. 2, I swear this is a hard game. It's first try. I swear to you guys. This is a hard game. It's not normally that easy. You got carried by 2 badasses. Also you were there, I guess. Really? I'm kidding. It's fine. Can I fast roll now? Can fast roll again. Now the rewards. No, you know, I was just thinking of ending the stream right here. I don't think there's anything left for us, you guys. Yeah, we had a very good run, but... You know it's... No. Yeah. To do it. Amazing Chesterhead.
journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
By the power of the Lord Vessel, you may now warp between bonfires.
Succeed, Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
The chest is indeed amazing.
O chosen undead, thou hast
No, I wanted to read the message.
chosen.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, ma'am. Oh, it's just the same message as outside. Right. That's going to have to do it for today. We've now entered the second half of the game, where all that's really left for us is, yeah, do a bunch of stuff. You know, very weird order. A Dark Souls classic. Also see Beware of Trap, Don't Give Up, Skeleton and Dog Ahead. There's so many good messages in these games. But we are going to have to end it here. Next time we play, we are probably gonna have to do my least favorite boss fight in kind of justice video games in general. But if I don't have to do for Brian Sr. for now. Until then, thank you all for joining. And also, keep a lookout on Tuesday. Because there is going to be a very special a post on the community tab tomorrow. So just keep a lookout for that. And until then, stay foxy. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Drew. Good night, Tyrant. Good night, Mouse. Good night, Red. Good night, Dawn. Good night. I think Idea was here. Yeah. Good night, Thistle. No. Good night, Dead Man. Hopefully I see you all on Wednesday. And remember, keep your eyes out for what's coming tomorrow. And praise the sun.